You have an incredible new album out now. It's Sick of Me. It's your sophomore album. It came out here in November. It's just a standout album. What kind of response have you been receiving to these 11 beautiful songs?
Well, we've had a great response to him. We've been playing some of these songs, all year, and so it was really great to actually be able to put them out and have them on this piece of work. And the first week we already had 1 million streams on it, so I think everyone's really, really liking it.
What's your songwriting process? Do you need to have lyrics before you can craft, music around it, or is it the other way, or maybe even not the same way every time?
It's honestly never the same. Sometimes we go in and have no idea what we want to write. We don't even have a title, and sometimes I have an idea that I want to run with. So it just depends. And, sometimes I have that kind of idea in my head of what I would like the vibe to be, but, it's always changing and it's always different, which is what makes it so fun.
Well, the album sort of explores the idea of am I good enough? And I love that lyric where you're like, can't get my shit together for the life of me. I'll never be the girl you wanted me to be. And I think that's kind of like, to me, that's like a parental kind of thing at the same time as, maybe like somebody you love, seeing you in this certain way as well. What was the idea behind that particular track?
Well, the whole album, if you listen to it top to bottom, it kind of has that theme, like, am I good enough? Am I on the right track? And even admitting that you're messed up and you're working on yourself. So we chose that to be the title track because we just thought it really encompassed the album as a whole.
You've been playing these songs live and you got a chance to perform at the Grand Ole Opry. What did that mean to you?
Oh my gosh. Excuse me, the Opry was the best day of my life. I mean, by far. It's something that I've just always, always dreamed of, and I'd always worked toward that, being my main goal. And, getting invited, especially by Jamie Johnson, was just, I can't even put it into words. And finally getting to step into the circle was just something that I've always dreamed of. And now that it's came true, I'm kind of like having a pinch myself moment. It's still not really sunk in. So.
We talked about Sick of Me kind of being my favorite track on this album, but is there a particular song that holds a special place in your heart?
Well, I mean, obviously, all any artist is going to tell you all their songs are their babies or whatever. But Almost Oklahoma was really special to me when we wrote that one. It's one of my favorite ones that I've written so far. That one and Bible Belt, I think, are my top. But on this album, I would say Almost Oklahoma or Echo. Echo was kind of one of those songs went in with no idea what we were going to write that day and ended up with something pretty cool. So I'd say those two for sure.
Which of the songs have you been really enjoying playing live and fans give like the biggest response to?
I would say, hmm, I've really been enjoying playing Little Misfortune live. We've been opening the show with that one, and it's just groovy and fun, and get out and kind of dance a little bit, and everybody kind of gets into it. But obviously, we always end our show with Rest in Peace, which has been my most streamed song to date, and everybody loves. I usually get some kids up there to sing it with me, and they always love that. So, our live show is full of energy, man. It's fun.
Oh my goodness. Well, are you headed back into the studio soon for maybe another EP or an album coming up?
So right now we are writing toward maybe a new project. I don't know when or, we don't have any kind of timeline. I'm just going to take some time and really write some things that I'm proud of, and we'll see how quickly that accumulates and when we can get another piece of work out.
We talked about your songwriting, but how much of a say do you have on the production side of the music that you make? Are you pretty hands-on, sort of crafting the beat part of it as well?
I am very hands-on in the studio. I'm there, you know, for all the guys when they go to record. I mean, I'm right there in the room. I'm like, what if we did this? What if we did this? So, my manager, he also helps produce me, and we kind of have a co thing that we do together, and we comp the vocals together. Like literally in every step of the way. And maybe I'm a control freak, but I just enjoy it so much.
You've shared the stage with incredible musicians like Luke Combs, Keith Urban, Elle King. Do you have like a pre-show ritual that you tend to do before you perform?
Yeah, it's probably not surprising. We just huddle together and we say, sometimes we'll do a little prayer, we'll take a shot, and then we hit the stage. It's very simple, and we're usually listening to some good music too back there.
It's like anything to get your adrenaline pumping and getting yourself in frame of mind and the your body really amped to take the stage.
Yep, yep. So we'll have a good playlist going. We'll do a shot of Fireball usually, and
That'll
hit
get
it.
you going for sure.
Yep, yep. I heard that.
That'll get the blood flowing for sure. Um, I know you are an incredible live musician and an incredible performer. Is there someone you would love to share the stage with in the future? A dream collaboration you have in mind?
My all-time dream collaboration would be Hank Jr. I'm such a big Hank Jr. fan, and I've loved him all my life. I remember listening to his albums before I could even really grasp the meaning of any song, and he's just always been one of my favorites. So that would probably be my top dream collaboration.
Who are some artists that you're listening to now? Maybe ones that you listened to before getting that stage.
Um, I'm a big Coetzel fan. Think he's just the best. Really like Corey Kent. We've seen him a lot. I enjoy his music. And Ashley McBride, really always into her stuff. And, just any of those like kind of on the outlaw side of country music right now, which I'm loving. But I listen to a lot of rap. I listen to Eminem all the time. It's just kind of all over the board. Obviously, Hank. Who knows what I'll be listening to? It could be Cardi B.
What would you like to say to everyone who are fans and supporters of the beautiful music that you make?
I just hope that everyone gets to come out and experience a live show. We have so much fun. So if we're ever in your neck of the woods, you got to come out, say hi. I do a free meet and greet after every show. I stay until everyone in the line is gone, and it's just a big party. It's so fun, and we call our fans the ride or dies, and they've all become such incredible friends from traveling to the shows, and it's just always so fun to see everybody. So, and I would say thank you to anyone who is streaming at home as well, maybe can't get out. Thanks for supporting because that's how we make our living is to get our songs heard. So anyone that's championing for that, I appreciate it.